Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and today we're going to be playing some more Arma 3 Dynamic Universal War System. Now, well, we're kind of going to be playing that. What we are actually going to be playing is Dynamic Universal War System modified and re-uploaded. Right here, it's available on the Steam Workshop, and it is basically an improvement over the previous mod I was playing in basically every way. And I'll go ahead and we'll show you that. So we're going to go ahead and restart this because I was playing around with it a little bit before to, make sure it was appropriate, if it was in working order and it wasn't going to mess up like the other one. And so far from what I played with it, it didn't mess up. So hopefully this one will actually end with a success screen or something at the end. Because heaven knows it's been forever since I've seen one of those. So we're going to go ahead and start off as Alpha 1-1, and we're going to look at parameters. As we can tell here, it's already a big difference from what the, we'll say the previous one was. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to turn on Revive on. Humans and AI can revive. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I'm assuming that, say you're downed, that, you can be revived. It's probably something a little bit more like a first aid system. There's not really any documentation that I could find that explains it, so I don't know. Death penalty, you know what? I usually turn this off, or I turned this off on the last recording, but I'm going to leave it on. If I die, there's going to be a penalty. I'm going to lose resources. Player fatigue, I already have mods that take care of fatigue, so I'm not going to have I'm not going to let this scenario track that at all. Time of day, you know what? Let's actually start off in afternoon. Why not? Now, this is the one thing I really like. Attack aircraft. I'm not 100% unsure what this does, but when I had it enabled, I got attacked by an attack helicopter, which I think will be excellent for this because it means I'm going to have to start paying attention to air defenses. So I'm enabling that. Now, Dues AI limiter. I've always got FPS problems, so let's go ahead and enable it. I didn't really notice any, we'll say, negative effects from putting that on. Now, random roadside IEDs. Yes, please. Now, it's going to make the game a little bit choppy near the beginning. It's going to be a little bit, there's going to be a lot of skip frames just at the start. But I like that because it means going through a town is going to be a lot more, even if there's nobody there, no troops, we still have to be cautious because, something could go off. If you're not familiar with the term, it's what improvised explosive device. So that's basically someone setting traps for us. And the rest is good. So we're going to go ahead and hit back, and then we're going to go ahead and jump on into the game. Now, because I kind of intend this one to be sort of a continuation of the previous one, we're probably going to set up our base at the airfield, like we did last time. So as soon as this loads, we're going to go ahead and go to the airfield. Now, if I do, we'll say, play this again or do another mode, we will go to and explore the different areas of Altus. As you can see in the map in the background, well, it's gone now, but there's all different types of terrain on Altus. So we will definitely get a chance to, we'll say, explore different regions. For now, though, we're going to focus on this one area. It's a little bit flat, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and manual placement, and it's syncing the IEDs. So we're going to experience, it says lag, but when I grew up, lag always referred to network latency. If things got choppy or graphic things started running a little bit slow, that was always, those were, skipped frames. It was, choppiness, whatever. So we're actually going to modify these a bit. Number of enemy zones, let's put it up to 6. It says 4 by default. I don't know why they brought it down. I know that, actually, you know what? I have had problems with it generating all the zones I want. Maybe I'll put it 5. For some reason, it has a hard time picking zones. I don't know why. We're going to set our army power to about 80. That's about where we were last time. And we're going to leave our command points at 200. If you wanted to go crazy, you could actually have 600. But, I don't want to go overboard with that. We're going to change our AI skill down to trained for both friendly and enemy, because I find when they're, well, say a little bit too high, their accuracy, it just becomes unfun. Now, the maximum distance from the HQ, we're going to rank this, we're going to rack this right up. we're going to put up to 50 kilometers, which means the enemy can have zones anywhere on all of Altus. And this will get us actually flying around and traveling around the map a lot more. So I think that's actually, that'll make things a little bit more interesting. And I believe that is about it. So let's go ahead and start. And the game is going to start generating zones for the AI. Now, this is actually the second time I've tried recording this. I really wasn't happy with my first recording, so that's basically about an hour and a half gone. But my commentary wasn't on point. It felt very rushed. I didn't like where the, we'll say, the zones were located. I have sort of, we'll say, a standard. You know, it's not a very high standard by all means, but you know, it does need to have a certain amount of, we'll say, quality before I will allow it to be released into the wild. So let's actually turn off the map textures. It makes it a little bit easier to see these red zones because they really made these very faint. They're very high transparency. So it looks like most of the enemies are actually going to be over here on this side of Altus. So we've got zone 4 being generated. But yeah, I really like the idea of actually spreading things out a bit because otherwise we would always be just in this area here. And now we actually get to, you know, explore over here all the way up there. So it looks like we're actually going to probably start with the command outpost and then work our way up, you know, this side of Altus. Which I think will be, I think that'll be a little bit more fun than what we originally had scheduled on the other mod. So in a way, I'm kind of glad we had that game-breaking bug. I keep calling it a mod, but in essence, it's just a scenario. It's a mission. All right, so mission initialization is complete. So first things first, let's go ahead and get our team reassembled. Those are our guys. It's a little bit slow because it's still, they still feel the need to put this text up on the screen saying mission initialization complete, all slow and everything. So first things first, we're going to go to the request menu, and we're going to start getting some of the stuff we had before. So let's actually start with our unlocks. We're going to get our supply drop, which we had. We had the armory unlocked, and the armory in this mission is a lot nicer than what the other one was. Vehicle refit we had. And I can't remember what else we had. I think that might have been it. Alright, so you know, I think that's basically what we want for now. Next thing. Let's go ahead and give ourselves 2 rifle squads. We're not going to go ahead and give ourselves the sniper or the scout team. I'm just going to give myself 2 rifle squads, and that should put me roughly where I was before. And I'm going to move those guys over here because the vehicles spawn in the same place as the the troops do. And when I start spawning my hunters and my transport vehicles back into the game, I don't want them to spawn on top of my guys and, you know, start killing people. So I'm already hearing out on the corner, you know, out through my left ear, that one of the guys is calling out contacts. So I hope we're not running into contacts already. That would be a little soon, I would think. No, first thing I want to do is let's go to Squad Manager, and we're going to disband a selected high command squad and add them to our team. So let's select the second squad, and that way there I'll have one rifle team that I can sort of command remotely, and then one that will be directly under my command. And there we go. That way there I can get guys in vehicles and... Alright, oh, no. I see guys going around the side of the building. Guys, no. My team, don't form up on me. Move over there. Oh.
Standing by.
Okay, you're gonna move out of the way? Thank you. Alright, so let's get our vehicles. As you can also see, you probably noticed on the unlock support, this one here also includes a lot of different, we'll say, vehicles and things that you can go ahead and, we'll say, purchase with your command points. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and get ourselves 2 Hunter HMGs. And we'll get ourselves a transport truck in just a second here. I don't think we'll get 2 transport trucks. Just one should be sufficient. So we'll get 2 and 3,
Understood.
and 4 and 5.
Solid copy.
You will be our driving teams. So I'm going to set these guys to Team Red because they are the most dangerous team because they like to run everyone over. And so once you guys are in there...
Ready. Ready.
Okay, as long as you guys don't start driving. I was scared that they would go ahead and join formation, but it looks like they're going to hold their position there, which is fine by me. And my goodness, frame rate. Come on. Play nice with me. All right, so I think about this time here. Actually, you know, first I want to show you what they did with the armory. There's 2 different versions. There's the Armory 1, which you saw last time. But then there's the Armory 2, which actually adds one of Bohemia's new features that they had. Let's see here. There we go. That's sorry, hard to see. Where you can kind of see yourself and then choose everything from your face wear to your uniform, and you can basically change everything. You can save your own, your own loadouts and go ahead and load them at a later time. So that's a nice change over what we had. So actually, you know, I'm going to probably change my gun. Let's go ahead with... I like that MXM black. So we'll add that, and we'll change the sight. RCO... No, not these. I like this one. We're going to go with that. And, you know, to be honest, I don't want the launcher. It gets in my way when I'm looking over my shoulder. So we're going to get rid of the launcher. And... yeah. Rail attachments, laser pointer, muzzle attachments. Let's actually put a sound suppressor on it, though. There we go. That sounds good. And I don't really think I need anything... Wait, navigation. There's only a compass. Do I have a GPS? I don't have a GPS. Well, let's give myself a GPS. That would be very helpful. Alright, so let's actually go ahead and save this for now. We'll save this as default. This will be my regular sort of default loadout. And there we go. We're now decked out with a sweet, sweet rifle. So I'd say it's about... oh, let's not point the gun at the guy. Let's get ourselves our mission. I think it's about time. So we'll select a side mission. Now there's also a new... there are new side missions. Some of them are a little bit more, we'll say, risky than others. Basically, you end up gambling all of your command points. So if you fail the mission, it'll actually take all of your command points away. I don't want to do that. I want to get back into the swing of things and sort of slowly work my way up. Let's go ahead and do this one here. A friendly patrol has been ambushed and needs to be rescued in the area. I realize we did a mission like this already before, but you know what? I just want to... We'll play with some new toys this time. How's that? So if I go to the request menu, what we can do is we can actually pick up... let's see. Ooh, I don't want to be mortar striking. I was going to say, we could get mortar strikes. Maybe that's not exactly what we want, because, you know, we might end up killing our friendlies. So let's see, what kind of thing can we unlock that would help us out? Maybe UAV recon. That way there we can get exact enemy positions. Let's go ahead and unlock that. And, we've got a couple heli taxis, but I don't think we need that. Yet. High command close air support. I doubt we'd need it. But. So small transport truck. We will need that. I want the hempt, though. I like the hempt. But they only have the covered. Why don't they have the uncovered? Fair enough. I almost spawned in the hempt, but I forgot that I still have those 2 guys in the back. So, guys, yes, because you can hear me, go drive over there, please. I don't want to spawn a truck on top of you guys. All right. And let's go ahead and get our hem to transport. There we go. So we still have 91 command points, so we're still very well off. But that'll allow us to use some of our toys like the UAV. What are you doing? No! No, you idiots! Go over there!
Copy that.
I swear? Okay, Bohemia. I don't want any new features. Seriously, DLC, can you please just make better AI? I just want better driving and better actual combat AI. I don't want to have to mod this stuff. Nothing takes you out of the experience quite like this. Alright, so let's go ahead. 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to actually drive. Oh, wait. Okay, I do have external camera. For some reason, I was under the impression that they had removed the external camera. So let's go ahead, jump on in the truck. Let's turn on our GPS. And get our Team White to jump on in.
Copy that.
Now, we need to rescue people here. So we're probably going to bring the vehicles up to right about here. So let's actually...
Waiting.
What is going on?
Waiting.
There we go. Alright, Rifle Team 1. Oh, look, we've already got... We can actually see where the contacts are. So maybe we don't need the UAV, but... I'm going to send our other rifle squad up. Actually, you know what? No, I just remembered something. We're going to send them up over here by the terminal. And this actually has nothing to do with our current mission. It has to do with the fact that the AI is likely to attack us. Just keep in mind that we need to, I need to deal with base defense as well. Alright, so, I don't want to drive my transport straight up. So I'm going to go ahead and say 2, you drive there. 4, you drive there. And I'll put a waypoint marker for myself. Where's the hunter taking the long way? Okay, just go ahead. Take the long way. That's cool. Drive through our fence. Bohemia, seriously. Fix the AI. I get that. Oh, I'm driving over crap. You're going to wreck that hunter. I get that, you know, the game is probably better with other people, but for people like me who don't really know a lot of people or my time schedule might not be, we'll say, good, or might not be well set up, you know, with other people, so that allows me to, you know, frequently play with other people. You know, AI is a big deal for me. Like, I love playing multiplayer, but sometimes, you know, I just don't have the people to play with. So, you know, I'd love to have a, I love it when games include, like, bots. Oh, the go-kart course. All right, I'm going to pull up here. Okay, you can stop now. All right. All right, we're going to stop here. I'm going to put down a marker so that I know where I parked. Parked. There we go. Now we're all going to get out, and Team Red's going to run us over.
Roger that.
Well, you seem to have gone along with that rather well. All right, everybody.
Ready. Standing by.
Everybody go into, we'll say, a danger mode. Okay. Let's actually set our task. So, our current task is to go there and rescue our guys. So, let's move on up. Where are you guys? Maybe I should have just put them into aware mode. But then again, like I said, we don't know exactly where the enemy is. So, why don't we use some of those lovely supports so we can find out exactly where the enemy is. So we're going to go hit 0. Then we're going to hit 8 for supports. And then I'm going to say UAV recon. And let's scan the area right about here. And you'll notice there's sort of a circle that generated. Anything within that area will be spotted by the UAV. So we're just going to wait. And I'm actually going to tell one of Team White to actually, you know, just calm down. Just be aware. I'm just going to wait for the UAV to report back. Collecting data from the UAV. Alright, so they're all up by the road. So we've got contacts up by the road. So let's actually stick over to, more towards the trees here. Now, I'm going to tell everyone to sort of form up, but I'm going to tell Team Red to flank right. And that should keep them on the road. And I'm actually going to, just to be super safe, that's right, super safe, I'm going to tell Team White to flank left. And that'll keep them more off on my left side. And then now we'll just proceed slowly and carefully towards the objective. Now, you know, actually we'll speed things up a little bit because, like I said, we know their position. We know for certain where they're at, and we know that if we go back here, we will be obstructed from view. Now, you know, they are going to move, so we need to move quick while this intel is still relevant. But it is nice to know, you know, where they're at. Actually, how much did the UAV cost? Oh, I can't use it again yet, so I'll find that out in a bit. But yeah, sometimes spending a few command points to, you know, get intel or be able to drop, you know, a mortar strike on an area or call an air support is going to be very helpful. Which is another reason why I want to sort of keep a cache of... we'll say command points in reserve. I don't want to get too far from the road because then the vehicle gets stupid. Oh, who am I kidding? The vehicle's always stupid. Alright, we are about 400 meters away from the objective. Need to make sure, okay, vehicles are still driving. This is good. You guys are still advancing. Although I would like it if you guys moved up a little bit further. So let's actually put ourselves into a V formation. We're currently in a wedge, but in a V, basically they move up, and I'm the point of the V, and basically they're ahead of me. Whereas with a wedge, I'm sort of like the point man.
Rifleman, 400 meters, west.
I think my headphones are in the wrong ears. Because I keep hearing the sound in my left ear. I'm like, wait a second. They're over there.
Target down.
Nice. Alright, keep things nice and slow. Keep things nice and easy. Alright, looks like they're returning fire. Some grenade rounds hitting. Some indirect fire. So I'm actually going to get to some cover here. Well, it's more of concealment. I keep wanting to look over to my left. Now, grenade fire, unless it's a direct hit, is probably not going to be very effective against the hunters.
Target down.
Oh, drop him, drop him, drop him, drop him!
I got him.
Yeah, whenever I hear AT, I'm like, no, 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 vehicles are in danger. Alright, Team White. Let's have you guys advance a bit. Okay, so I'm here. I don't know if the area is necessarily clear, but... Alright, new support available. It's 3 command points, okay. Are my guys still back behind me? Oh no, they're moving. They've actually moved up. All right. Now, just because my guys are ahead of me does not mean that I am safe. That I should just, run straight up, because there's a lot of different lines of sight, a lot of different areas that I need to cover. And yeah, sure, I've got the hunters right next to me, but if a guy's got a shot and he's like, well, I can take out their leader, I can't do anything against those hunters, but he might just take that shot at me.
AT soldier, 300 meters.
Okay, 300 meters.
Enemy. Rifleman, 300 meters. Due west.
Okay, so my guys over there can see them, and they are engaging them. Due west. Where are we at here?
Machine gunner, 300 meters. West. Man, 300 meters.
I can't see him from where I'm at.
Target down.
I'm like, you really should get behind some cover there. Standing out in the middle of a field is not a good idea. Oh, there we go. There you are.
Hostile down.
Oh, yeah!
Target down.
Wait, there's another one behind that wall.
Machine gunner, 200 meters. Right up ahead.
Gun resting, and... I think I nailed him. I think he's down. So there's still an auto rifleman 200 meters due west that they're calling out here. So other side of the trees, I'm guessing. Let's see, how much ammo do I have left here? Meg's almost empty. There we go. If I believe it's what, Control R? Yeah, Control R allows you to sort of feel the mag, and it gives you an estimate of how full your magazine is.
Target's down.
All right. So let's go ahead and move on up. And now we just need to find our downed patrol, or down guys. Another reason why I wanted to kind of do this mission is because last time you didn't really get to see what it looks like when they're on the ground. And when you sort of, we'll say, rescue them. So I'm hoping this time here they're a little bit easier to, we'll say, come across. And the enemy does have a higher army value. So I was kind of curious if going into the same kind of mission, if they would have a different enemy composition, or if the enemy's army power only affects their the troops they dispatch from their zones. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and clear through the area and see if we can't find our down patrol. Which, you know, you think would have been... Ah, you know what? There we go. I turned into high command mode, and it shows me that there's a friendly team here. So, let's just move over towards there. That's probably a little bit of a cheat, to be honest. That's well, like an exploit. So maybe that's less than ideal, but hey, if it means I'm not running around in a field for like half an hour going, "Where is everybody?" then I count that as a victory. You know, it's a good thing. Now, the UAV points are still there, so I'm just assuming that that was just their last known positions. I'm actually not sure how long those will stay on the map before, we'll say, disappearing. But you know, it's alright if I use an exploit. That way there, if any of you play this game mode and you guys get frustrated, you're like, we can't find our downed guys. There you go. You now know how to do it. Just basically control space, puts you into high command mode, and then you can... well, say save your buddies. However, I believe you need to have some high command squads. If you only have your own personal squad, I don't believe you can go into high command mode. So that might be a bit problematic. Okay, guys. So you walk over to them. Thanks for the rescue. We'll be fighting with you from now on. Lead the way. Alright then. Task completed. So where are my points? I need my, my, oh, no. Both of you? Okay, you look like you'll probably get unstuck. You look like you're... Alright, so there's a new ability called Field Commander. And I actually talked about this a little bit. Actually, I might have talked about it a little bit. I'm not sure. Where... oh, wait, he's getting unstuck. I think. So I just need to run around a little bit and hopefully he'll unstick himself. Because, you know, they'll try different things as I run around to try to meet up with me again.
Solid copy.
But yeah, in this mode, you actually get special, we'll say, abilities. As you play based on your own, oh, are you freaking kidding me? Okay, you know, everybody... Everybody move there.
Copy.
Except for Team Red.
Copy that.
You just wait where you're at. I gotta get these guys unstuck. Actually, you know what? Who's this? This is 4 or 5. Yeah, you guys just get out.
Solid copy.
Yeah, just get out.
Waiting.
Let me see if I can get you guys unstuck. Bohemia, please. Hear my pleas. Hear me. No, what are you doing? Get away from me. So let's rock this sucker. And... let's try to get this thing unstuck here. Come on. You can do it. All right. I think I'll drive the hunter back. Yeah, so, you know, we'll cover the special abilities in just a second. 2, 3, you get out. I'll get the other hunter unstuck. I've got to babysit the AI whenever they're driving crap. All right, let's,
Waiting.
Or do you get this one stuck real good? I should just replace, I'm gonna look for a mod, like a tow truck mod. And I'll just start like an entire series of like Arma 3, tow truck warfare. Come on. You can do it. No, 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 no. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. No. Move. Did I really get it stuck now? I think I did. Oh, 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 and... Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back right after... Oh, no, no, never mind. All right. I was just gonna be like, you know what? Screw that. I'm just gonna edit this out. Oh, I did it again! But if I would have edited it out, you would have missed that. And I'm sure everyone wants to see me get stuck on a wall. All right, I'm going to go ahead and make a cut here, and I'll resume once we get unstuck. Never mind. I won't make a cut. All right, getting out. 2-3, resume.
Copy that.
Let's see here. 5. You are now on Team Red.
Ready.
Oh, White. You're on Team White now. I'm gonna take over as driver here of this hunter. And number 4, you can be my gunner.
Roger.
And while I'm waiting for 4 to get in, we're going to go ahead and set the nav marker to where we parked the transport truck. And we're off.
Standing by.
So, Team White,
Copy that.
why don't you run off to the next nav point? And, everybody just sort of stay aware. Team Red, stay with me. We're going to change our formation to a staggered column because I don't want you smashing into my rear end. The whole friggin' way back. Alright, so basically there's a nice quick mission completed, and you know, this one does sort of serve as an introduction to this game mode, even though it is basically based off the one we were playing before. You know, there were some differences, and we will definitely see some different things going forward. Like I said before, now not only do I need to make sure that the base has its regular defenses, but it needs to have anti-air defenses as well. Now, I'm actually curious about that new ability, so while we're waiting for Team White to show up... Oh, Task Force Dagger just got wiped out. So sad. While we're waiting for them to catch up so they can get into the transport, let's go ahead and take a look. We got the dues manual, which is really nice. It's actually got like everything documented here. So you can go ahead and read that. And as it says, like I said right here, it says experience. So by accomplishing side missions, capturing zones and islands, you will increase your experience. With experience, you will automatically unlock new abilities. Once you have an ability, a description of this ability will be available in the ability tab in the briefing. So that's right here. So these are the ones I've unlocked. I've got enhanced conditioning. So when activated through the radio menu, you get a 20-second boost where you can run, sprint up mountains, and aim without any effect to your stamina. Use this to quickly evade enemies, typo, or for quick exfiltration. Field surgery. When activated through the radio menu, that's, I believe, what, 0? Whatever. You'll be fully healed after a short period of time. And field commander. You can now access the squad manager when you want. That is actually really nice. As somebody who wants to be, you know, sort of a commander, that means I can go ahead and say, oh yeah, right here, squad manager. So if I want to disband teams, rename high command teams and everything, I can do that. I can see my command points, I can see the friendly army power, I can see the enemy army power. Total units, armored vehicles. I like that. That is very nice. So yeah, those are the abilities. As you start, like I said, as you play the game, as you get kills, there is a bit of, we'll say, an advancement thing, but it's not too obnoxious. I've used, like I said, 20 seconds where you just don't have to worry about stamina. It's I'd say it's useful, but I don't know how. Let's see how intuitive it would be to basically hit 0, 0, So 0, 0, and then 1, you know, in the middle of a firefight when you, like, want to get out. You know, a hotkey would be a lot more helpful, you know, because I'd probably want to be using that when in a moment of panic. Like, oh crap, I need to lose my gun sway, or I need to get out of here quick. But, you know, it's still a nice little addition, and it does save from game to game. So if I go ahead and, we'll say, play this mod again, I will be able to keep all the unlocks I had before. So it's a neat little addition. I hope the later upgrades, though, don't become a little bit too Call of Duty-ish. You know, things just keep sort of simple and, we'll say, realistic. Because, you know, I could always explain the enhanced conditioning as, well, you know, enhanced conditioning, I went through a little bit of extra training. Or, you know, some sort of crazy adrenaline rush. And then after that, you feel exhausted. You know, it can be sort of explained. Now, I'm going to say everybody except for Team Red, why don't you jump on into the transport and we'll head back to the base.
Cannot comply.
Why not? Why? Okay, I'm really confused as to why they're not. They're just. Are you just being stubborn?
Waiting.
I wonder if it's because they wanted to get into certain positions, and then basically someone else called dibs, so they're like, nope, I'm not going. So-and-so called dibs.
Copy.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. So now they're going to jump on in.
Ready.
That's the one thing I think Arma needs. You know, everything else works beautifully. I love the stance system in Arma 3. You know, the maps are great. The equipment is great. Everything about Arma is fantastic, except for that AI. You give me some decent AI and, you know, some more of these open mission modes. But you know what?
Standing by.
I'm kind of torn on that. On the one hand, it's nice that, you know, hey, we got modders that'll create these maps, but
Roger.
that was one thing that actually really disappointed me when I got Arma 3. Because Arma 2 came with a warfare-like map. You know, a Capture the Island. It came with it. But Arma 3 did not. I had to go looking for mods to get that same kind of gameplay. So that was a little bit disappointing. So basically, I think the base game, all it really needs, we'll say AI tweaks for driving and overall combat awareness. Like, I should be able to suppress AI without having to use a mod. And, you know, a built-in warfare-type mode. Okay, yeah, the airport's over there. And let's hit the brakes. And we're back at the airfield. Now, I'm actually semi-tempted to pick up some actual mechanized, you know, like an APC, and actually go see maybe some air support and go siege one of the zones. Because, you know, up till now we've done a lot of side missions. We haven't actually seen a lot of, we'll say, upfront fighting with, say, you know, enemy armor and stuff. And the longer we wait, the greater their army power is going to be, and they're going to start getting, you know, they're going to get their own air support. So I think it's actually important for us to sort of strike a little bit earlier than later. So we'll try. Where's the nearest zone? So up there, where the command outpost is. So maybe what we'll do is I'm going to get out. We're going to go save the game. Now, the previous one I played, it would... oh, no, you guys stay right here. It would save pretty much anytime you quit. But this game mode here, they've made it so that you can only... The game only saves when you either radio in a sit rep, which actually costs 1 command point. So you can actually save out in the field, but it's going to cost you resources. Or if you go in back here and you speak to the officer, and you basically say, hey, buddy, no, not request menu, sorry. We go to rest, wait, and save, which will accelerate the clock by, like we've seen before, 6 hours. So let's go ahead and do that. And then next time we'll, ooh, we're nighttime already. All right. Ooh. Very dark. So maybe we'll have some nighttime fighting. We'll get some more machine guns, and we'll go actually hit their command outpost. Let's try it. Maybe I'll do a backup of the save, and, you know, if we fail miserably and I use up all my resources, I might load again. Or if you guys like me playing the chips as they fall, we can do that as well. You know, we'll just... If we realize we're losing, we'll just pull back with our whatever we can sort of salvage and get the heck out of there. Anyways, I'd like to thank you so much for joining me again in Altus for another, you know, run around and shoot things. And sorry this mission was something you've already seen. Like I said, next time we're actually going to maybe get some mortar. We'll unlock the mortar strikes, unlock maybe some close air support, get some maybe grab an APC, and actually try to take one of the zones. And then you'll see a real fight. And with nighttime, you know what? A lot of tracer fire. I think it's going to be great. So, like I said, thanks for joining me. And until next time, game on.